So we're going to demo how to secure a patient in a Hypo-Wrap. So it's a system to combat heat loss for a patient in significant sickness or injury, shock, as well as a hypothermic patient. We've also built our improvised stretcher underneath, and then we've set up our rope system to secure it all. So this is going to allow us to secure the patient not only in the Hypo-Wrap, but also to the stretcher, so then we can carry them and extricate the patient. So again, the way we're going to secure this, we're going to start with our looped end at the feet. We're going to take our second loop side and feed the second loop through the first. And then we're going to move these ropes up till we meet the next side. Now there's a fair bit of slack here, so what we're going to do as we're moving is we're going to pull on the bottom of the next loop, and that's going to help pull in that slack. Then we're going to take our next loop and put it through our second one here. And again, we're moving this up as we go. We're going to pull on the bottom of that next loop to help pull in that slack. And then we're going to bring that up. Again, we're pulling on the bottom here. We're going to bring this across and feed it through our loop, bringing this up to our next rope. We're going to pull the bottom cord, bring in our slack, bring that rope over, and pass it through to make our next loop. Again, bringing that up, pulling on the bottom here, bring in our slack. We're going to bring that through to make our next loop, pulling on the bottom to make our next loop here. And again, we're going to pull on the bottom here, pull in that slack. We're just caught under the stretcher here. And once we're kind of at the shoulders, we have it secured enough that we can tie this off. So we're just going to make a knot at the end here. We're going to take any extra rope we have, and we're going to bundle all this up so nobody trips on it. Again, we really like using a throw bag for this, and that's what we actually include in our Hypo-Wrap system, because it just makes containing everything super nice and neat. Then we can stick that bag just under a rope system there. So there we go. Now we're secured to the stretcher and the Hypo-Wrap. So now we get a team of people. We can lift this up and carry our patient. You can see they're pretty well secured to it. And again, we can have multiple responders. We can have, up to 8 responders on this. 1 on each end of the pole, so that's 4. And then another 2 on the middle on each side. That would be ideal to make this carry nice and simple. If you only had 2, you could have 1 on the front, 1 on the back. Depends on your strength and the weight of the patient. If you had 6, you can have 2 on each ends and 2 in the middle, and the middle people can grab the loop of the rope to help carry the patient. Makes it nice and easy. So that's our daisy chain system to secure a patient to a Hypo-Wrap or to an improvised stretcher or to both.